Hello everyone, welcome to Violin Lessons with me and my violin. I'm Tara Blake. I have over 20 years of teaching experience and I hope that you will enjoy your violin lessons with me. This is the lesson series 1B, and if you haven't yet done lesson 1A, please go back and do that now. Also have your violin ready and unpacked. If you don't know how to do that, go and watch my video called Unpacking Your Violin and Bow. So, quick little recap of what we did last time. Let's see how much you remember. Remember to do everything along with me. So we're building muscle memory. Don't sit back and watch this video. Make sure that you do everything that I do. So pick up your violin and point to the top, and let's see if you can remember the name of this beautiful carving at the top. It is called the scroll. That's right. Over here we have the pegs, the neck, the shoulders, this black part where our fingers are going to go, the fingerboard. This is an easy one. The strings. How many strings are there? 4 strings. In a moment we're going to learn the names of those strings. This part holding the strings up, the bridge, the nut, where the sound comes out, the sound holes, or another name for it, the F holes. Tail piece, and these small little tuners over here, fine tuners, the button, the chin rest, which is actually for the side of your face, and shoulder rest. Well done. Okay, let's get our violin into position. Put your violin under your right arm, place your hand on your tummy, strings are facing out. Bounce on your knees to make sure that they are nice and loose. Balance for a few moments on your left foot, this side. When you place your right foot down, just place it down gently. Take your train, put it on the train track, passengers on the strings, and we're going to slide up and down. You can go to any destination you please. Make sure it's nice and smooth and gentle. And now we're going to come to rest against the shoulder of the violin. Do a little bounce with your knees, make sure they're nice and loose still, and holding it quite firmly with your left hand, put your right arm out to the side. Take your violin out and round so that you don't knock the shoulder rest off. Put your finger on the button, lift it high in the sky, down onto your shoulder like a piece of pie. Remember, this is no pie, too much pie, just the right amount of pie, and say hello with your hello hand. So remember, my head is still straight, and if everything is in correct position, the scroll should be in line with your nose, and you should be able to hold it without your hands there at all. So my hands don't support the violin, my head supports the violin, and my hand is just placed there. Try it one more time. If it slips in front of you, then something's wrong. If you don't have a shoulder rest on, then perhaps you need to have one in position. So when somebody who's been playing the violin for a number of years gets ready, they don't start like this, but you'll notice that they always bring it from the top down. Picking up the violin like this is a very bad idea. You must play like a proud violinist. You're saying hello. Okay, then we did some nice big circles with our right hand. So we're going to strum the strings over the fingerboard. Well done. That was everything that we did last lesson. Now I want you to take a look at the 4 strings on the violin. You should see that one string is much thinner and the string on all the way on the other side is much thicker. So if you play that thin string, it's the string to the right of your violin. You should hear that that's quite a high note. And if you play the thickest string, that's the lowest note that we can play on the violin. So let's go from the highest note play the string right next to it. Make sure it's the same one as mine. Listen carefully all the time. You've got to have your ears open all the time when you play the violin. D, next string, and the very lowest string. That's it. So let's go back to the very thinnest string and let's play copycat. I'm going to do it and then I want you to play it with me. So I'm going to go, this is the E string. With me. This is the E string. Now I go to the string just to the left. This is the A string. This is the A string. Next string down. This is the D string. This is the D string. And the lowest one. This is the G string. This is the G string. Well done. So, looking at those strings, can you find the A string? It sounds like this. It's second from the right. Can you find the G? It's the lowest one, the thickest string. Can you find the E? The thinnest string, the highest one. And what's the one I haven't done yet? The D. Well done. Now we are going to play those in position. Okay, so remember to start with your violin under your right arm, strings facing out, hand on your tummy. Take your train, put it on the train track, passengers on board, slide up to the shoulder, little bounce with your knees, holding the violin firmly with your left hand, right arm out to the side, violin out in front, finger on the button, high in the sky, down on your shoulder like a piece of pie, say hello. Now we're going to take our right hand and we are going to pluck those strings just like you did earlier. Okay, so find the thinnest string. Remember to keep your head straight. Scroll is in line with your nose. I'm saying hello Tara with my hello hand. And I'm going to take my right thumb and I'm going to rest it gently on the fingerboard. And I'm going to play the E string. So let's do copycat again. This is the E string. This is the A string. This is the D string. This is the G string. Very well done.